Hello. I'm... well, it doesn't matter. I've always collected things. For as long as I can remember, I've always had the interest in collecting something. Not in any specific kind of collection, in the sense that it has to be anything specific collected. For me, it's more about a full and complete collection. My, my very first collection was a complete collection of bottle caps, both from sodas and beers. My grandparents had this tiny garden shed at the very end of a gravel road fenced by hedges in their fairly tiny but beautiful and flowery garden. I spent most of my childhood there. You see, my mom had died before I remember, and my dad wasn't always able to look after me when he was out getting dizzy, as my grandma used to say. I would spend most of my time out there in the shed's cold, dim, but weirdly cozy atmosphere. It had this smell of old wood and dust, which is a quite difficult smell to explain, but most people know the smell, like the smell of freshly cut grass. I would spend most of my time out there. My grandma had this small bell which she rang every time there was lunch or some kind of cake was ready. I clearly remember running as fast as I could into the house with the biggest smile on my face every time that bell rang. In the garden shed I would normally be messing around in my grandpa's old stuff, but one day I found this small bag of rusty old bottle caps. I asked him if I could have them. It was his childhood collection. He was a collector too. He told me that on my next birthday I could have the same amount of capsules as the number of years I had turned. I was 5 at the time. And on my next birthday I got 6 capsules for my collection. I was so happy. I cleaned and removed all of the rust from the old bottle caps, whereafter I pasted them into an assembly book. Every birthday from there on, he gave me capsules for my collection. Shortly after my 7th birthday, my grandma went to bed, fell asleep, but slept for a bit longer than usual. Grandpa said it was for eternity. I knew what that meant. Dad stopped coming by after that. But on my 10th birthday, Grandpa gave me the last 10 capsules. I was so thrilled. My very first complete collection. Shortly after Christmas that year, Grandpa left me too. My collection was complete, but the bell had stopped ringing and my best friend had followed it. Do you want to see the capsules? Yeah? After that, it kind of just started. So now I have a complete collection of paper clips, a complete collection of pocket knives, one of stamps, one of vinegar sachets, one with playing cards, hair, nails, 90s shoes, duct tape, and zip bags, just to mention some. It's weird. Completing all of these never actually compared to the joy of completing my very first. For a long time I thought it was my fault he was taken away from me. My friend, Grandpa, my last item in that collection. He once told me that collections is like the Tower of London, like the ravens are on the Tower of London. You see, they can't leave, or everything will fall. My collections needs to be complete, or or, or I will fall like my grandpa did. Incomplete. I don't think many people today have the same kind of peace as I do have with my complete collections. I am sure many of you think, I wish I had that kind of peace, but you're not able to feel it. Your search is not focused on the right path. The collections for which you search doesn't award you the feeling of something complete. But I got that. You can keep filling in new content. To try and finish the collection, but you will never get there. The completeness, the tangible, complete. Once you got the first, you need a second, then a third, and it will never stop. There's no total, no complete, no flawless number. But I got that, and I don't want to be part of your incomplete collections.